Welcome back to What's Happening. So before we go off into our stout season beers, I brought something that was given to me by someone that works actually at Wicked Weed. They're now getting into some ciders. So this is, as far as I know, of their first ciders going out, and this is about to hit the market. So thought where better to share than right here.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're going to use our very high class, highfalutin red Solo cups because
Yes.
they're not just a cup, they're a friend.
You know, I don't know anyone that's ever been disappointed drinking beer or cider out of a Solo cup. I'm excited. Wicked Weed has always been a reputable brewery. They've always had good beers. This is now their entry into the cidery market. I've always liked ciders. I think they're really good. And when you talk about a first release of a brewery like this, I'm really excited to kind of see what we got here. So I'm gonna pour a little bit here.
I will say, I know they've caught some grief. I know they're now AB, they're InBev, whatever you want to call it, but still, I'm just thankful that InBev has let them do their own thing, and Anheuser-Busch has not stepped in and turned them into just a watered-down brewery. They still make some killer stuff.
Yeah, InBev is still letting them do their thing.
Absolutely.
So, all right,
Cheers, man.
Give it a try for the Wicked Weed's first cider. That is very carbonated.
Very.
High carbonation on that. Up front, you do taste a little tartness with it. Almost, when you're thinking about apples, you got your Red Delicious has the sweetness, and you think about your Granny Smith has the tartness. For me, it goes a little towards the tartness.
Definitely more towards like a Granny Smith.
Mm-hmm. It is good, though.
A little earthy.
It is good.
Which is kind of, I didn't expect that, but it's got a little bit of a, like almost like a...
And I know you guys can't see it's a red Solo cup, but it does look a little hazy. When you think about apple juice, how it can be very almost dark but clear, this does have a little haziness, so I don't know if it's filtered all the way through. But, you know, when you're thinking about your first entry, you know, it's pretty solid. Pretty solid into it.
It's good. It's good.
And for you guys that normally drink ciders, when you think about an Angry Orchard or you think about a Woodchuck, it is a little more tartar than what normally they brew. So if it is something you're looking into, just keep that in mind when you're drinking something like this.
It's actually, they ferment it in 2,000-gallon oak odors with Brett. That's why it's got that little bit of a dry earthiness to it. Mm-hmm. So that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But it is good. Honestly, I usually don't drink ciders, but I really wanted to give this one a shot.
Yeah.
Because something new, something to try.
So overall, Wicked Weed, you know, good entry into the market. Hopefully you have some other ciders coming out as well. I don't know what the hell happened right there, but stay tuned to
It cannot be capped. It can't be capped.
Stay tuned to another review here in a second on this edition of What's Happening.